family over here, over here, so we can spread around all the room. We still have a couple coming and joining us. So, my ladies and gentlemen, so welcome to Remy. As I said, we're here to celebrate the brunch experience, which is the meal between breakfast and lunch. And to be sure to celebrate in the best way possible, we do it in the French way, which is drinking French coffee. Did you never try the French coffee? No? Pierre style, which is our executive chef. This is his coffee. Voila. Please, milady. One non-alcohol free. Of course, milady.
Okay.
Please.
Thank
sir.
you.
One next. Yeah. Please, sir. That's for you. Voila. My ladies. Non-alcohol, of course. Voila, milady. I'm just bringing it here for you. So, okay, wherever. Then, now we have something to drink, which salute, santé, and cheers. Please, you can drink. But at the same time, we have something to eat, which is this beautiful ham, which is literally served at the perfect temperature, and we really recommend. Sorry, my lady, I'm just giving this over here, so you can leave the glass of champagne as well there. We really recommend to enjoy the ham right now, because it's at the perfect temperature, which will express the best of its flavor. Voila. Voilà, ça. So, now that we have something to eat, we have something to drink, that's the priority. What is going to happen? We have our executive chef, Pierre, which will talk to us about our restaurant, and then after we will... hello, madame, monsieur. Please. Madame. Welcome to Remy. We have a nice cup of coffee for you. It's a bit weak, sorry about it. Lighting coffee. Yeah. Voila. We have this table for you. We have this hand, which you can use now. As I was saying, we have Chef Pierre, which will talk to us about our restaurant menu. And then after, we will have our Chef Sommelier, which will talk to us about the champagne pairing and the champagne journey. Please, this is the only day in the week of the chef working. Keep him busy with as many questions as possible.
And it's my last day, so...
Even better. Thanks God. So thanks for your attention. I'm going to have my French coffee. I feel a bit tired, so take your time and enjoy.
Everybody eats,
Please.
Everybody? Yes? Vegetarian, yes?
That's it.
You, okay. Yes, it's... Well, welcome to Remy, welcome to brunch. Anybody of you have done brunch before?
Yes.
In Remy? Yes? So welcome back and welcome to the newcomer. So the ham that you're eating right now is called pata negra.
Yeah.
Pata negra is from the Iberian pig, black wild Iberian pig from the Iberian Peninsula. A part of Portugal and a part of Spain. This one is from Spain, been aged 36 months. Being wild, of course, this pig feed only pretty much on acorn and roots and plants. That's why he has a really different flavor and texture. The first course today, you will start with asparagus with Belgium Imperial Caviar and Champagne Beurre Blanc sauce. On the plate, we serve it also with the champagne gel and some silky egg yolk. The champagne gel is done with champagne that we heat up, we season it with salt and pepper, and we set it with agar-agar, which is algae. It's a natural gelatin agent. Once it's set, we blend it and it becomes like a gel. The silky egg yolk are egg yolks that will appear to your eyes to be raw, and that's what we want to achieve. So they can look like a raw egg yolk on a plate. And but don't be alarmed, they are cooked. We cook them at 70 degrees Celsius in water bath for about more than an hour and 20 minutes, which give them this silkiness and this appearance to be raw at to the eye. Then we pass on the second course. Second course today will be ravioli of beef braised short ribs with mushrooms, black truffle, and aged Condé cheese sauce with roasted garlic. We braise the short rib for about 5 to 6 hours. Once they are braised, we shred it by hand, we cut it, and we mix it with a duxelle of mushroom, which is sauteed mushrooms, with a little bit of shallots, white wine, and a lot of cream to make it calorie-free and smooth. Once it's mixed, we blend it with the meat, and we mix also here on the fresh ricotta cheese. Ricotta, we just bring the milk to a certain temperature. We add some lemon juice to make the curd. Once the curd is done, we reboil it. That's why it's called ricotta, means recook. You cook it 2 times. And then once we collect this cheese, we strain it through a cheesecloth. Then we mix it with the meat and the mushrooms, and we add this inside the ravioli dough. On the plate, we serve with a black puree of truffle and some aged cottage cheese sauce, which has a lot of roasted garlic also. So it's a lot of flavor is happening in this dish. Then we pass on to the third dish, which is a 51 glacier toothfish. Maybe if you don't know toothfish, you know its cousin, which is called the Chilean sea bass. The Chilean sea bass is from the Patagonia area. The toothfish is from the Antarctica area, near the Heard Island. These toothfish or the sea bass have a lot of oil, a lot of contents of oil, which give them this buttery flavor and this milky and flaky texture. It's the only fish that has that amount of oil, and of course, having that amount of oil give him allow him to go to a depth of 3,000 meters deep. He's not a deep water fish, but he can go that deep. And also use this oil as a buoyancy device, which is like a technical thing, but it's good to know. We serve it with a seafoam potato, which is a creamy, foamy potato, and Thai ketchup. Thai ketchup is done with cherry tomatoes, a little bit of caramel, fresh caramel with sugar and a little bit of water, and some champagne vinegar. We let it cook like a tomato sauce. Once it's cooked, we blend it, and then on the side we confit some whole grapefruit. We confit the grapefruit, we cut the top and the bottom, we leave the skin on, and we blanch it 5 or 6 times. We start with cold water, we bring it to a boil, and we refresh it, and we do that 5-6 times in order to remove the bitterness from the skin, but to keep the essence and the flavor inside the skin. And then after that, when it's being blanched, we cook it in a light syrup for 5 to 6 hours. Once it's cooked, we peel it, we blend the inside, and then we strain it and we mix it with the tomato ketchup. So now you have a lot of things going on in this dish. You have the oiliness and the buttery flavor of the fish with the creaminess of the potato and the lightness of the seafoam potato. And then you have the acidity of the tomato, the champagne vinegar, and the citrusy of the grapefruit. Now moving on to the last course, which is tenderloin of Wagyu beef à la plancha, roasted, served with potato gnocchi and yellow wine sauce. Yellow wine sauce is made from the yellow wine from the Jura country region in France. This wine has been aged in a barrel for about 6 years and a few months. But as French people, we like to exaggerate. We say 7 years. Where I come from, we exaggerate even more. It's the south of France, so we say 8 years. Everything over there is exaggeration, And then on the plate, you will see that in between the gnocchi, you will see brown dots. These are made from yellow wine, which has been reduced. So we take 10 liters of yellow wine, and we reduce it to 100 grams. And then we just add it on the top of the sauce to enhance the sauce, the flavor. Then your desserts will be apple minute, which is caramelized apple on Italian shortbread cookie, served with a vanilla ice cream on the top of caramelized buckwheat. If there is anything that you don't like or you don't feel familiar with, or you prefer to have something else, please let know the server in advance, and we will adapt something for you. Bon appétit! Thank you very much.
We're going to start with beautiful selection of butter. Starting on the right side, espelette, red capsicum coming from the red one, red peppers, capsicum coming from South France. On the middle we have natural butter. On the left we have nori seaweed butter.
Oh, seaweed.
Sea Malton flake salt and a beautiful baked bread. Enjoy.
Thank you.
Hello.
Asparagus.
Okay, we start with green asparagus with yolk egg cream and champagne gel,
Why you
and we finish
Lower sauce?
with this beautiful champagne beurre blanc.
Wow.
For you gentlemen, we also have some imperial caviar.
Yes, please.
It looks good and tastes better. Enjoy.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Wow. Ravioli.
Ravioli, correct. So we have beautiful ravioli with braised rib and ricotta cheese inside. Then we have some truffle and the mushroom gel and oil fused with the black seafood. This one also a beautiful Comte cheese and garlic sauce to finish it.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Thank you.
My pleasure. Oh, it's beautiful for you, ma'am. Toothfish, very rare fish from Antarctica with a potato siphon and Thai sauce to finish on. For you gentlemen, chicken breast, organic chicken breast from Colorado.
wow.
Same with potato siphon and the Thai sauce to finish on.
Okay.
Enjoy.
Thank you. Thank you.
Please enjoy. Okay, as a last savory course, we go for the Australian Wagyu beef, pala plancha with gnocchi. So we have,
Gnocchi,
yeah, with potato gnocchi. This is reduction oxtail beef juice, 3 to 4 days to reduce. Very intense in flavor. And then we go for this yellow white wine sauce.
They discovered that the bouquet will develop better in a larger glass, in the Riesling glass. Is the recommendation. Bon appetit.
Very good. So beautiful shortbread with caramelized apple pie. Then we finish with simple and beautiful vanilla sauce.
Yes.
Is there any sugar for you? No? You fine?
Sugar, yeah. Put sugar in the capsule.
You put it?
Table by the window. So please allow me to welcome you in Palo. Here by the entrance we are having this magnificent chandelier, specially made for Alps. It's 365 pieces of Murano glass made in Czech Republic by company named Preciosa and represents upside down plate of pasta, 1,000 times, so different shapes of pasta and some soft drop sauce. Beautiful. Please follow me.
Hello, welcome.
Hello. Hello.
Restaurant is basically inspired by Venice. So when you take a close look, you're gonna actually see a lot of details. Yes. And all booths are exactly the same replica of the booths in gondolas. And this like kind of curve on the carpet are representing actually the water. So idea was to bring Venice on board, and because of that, as a product, we are having this restaurant. So welcome to Venice. This is actually the best part. This is the table that we call captain's table. Every time when captains have a reservation, he's seated here. When he doesn't have, we're sitting the guest. The background is made from crystals by designer named Romano. So during the night, when you take a picture with your flashlight on, that become alive. It's having the 3D effect, so it's looking like real background that you're having dinner actually in Venice. So you need to come back for dinner, basically.
Yeah, we do.
Well, we really did nothing yesterday, but you know, sometimes when you do not do anything, it's still making more fun.
I'm pretty sure I never made it to this part.
Oh, okay.
Laugh.
I would get the paper menu for you. It's going to be much more helpful.
It's beautiful.
So you've never been on a
And finally, we're coming to the part where I should be introduced to you. Okay. My name is Millie. I'm coming from a country named Serbia. So very near to Italy and very influenced by Italian cuisine. So usually my recommendations are some dishes that I grew up on. But we're gonna have conversation and we're gonna figure out what will be the best fit for you. Before we do that, I would just love to ask you, do we have any special dietary needs or lifestyle food choices that I should be aware?
No.
alcohol for us.
No alcohol? Of course. It will not be any issue with that. Please allow me. How would you like to start your brunch? Do you prefer ice cold water or maybe bottle of still or sparkling?
No. Water is okay. Water.
Water? Regular water? I'm gonna give one more slice. You can actually experience. Okay, this one is better. Such a pleasure to have these beautiful people here, and hopefully I'm gonna have the rest of you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's basically the virgin olive oil with a drizzle of 8 years old aged balsamic.
You say 8 years old?
Yes. And this is our bread selection. For bread selection today we are having grissini or breadsticks with Parmesan cheese, lavash with sesame seeds. This one is like Mediterranean style with sun-dried tomato and a little bit of spinach. And this one is our guest favorite one, focaccia with caramelized onions and blue cheese. And this is our pastry selection. So basically, I took a little bit of everything. If you would like more, let me know. I'm gonna get it. So this one is almond croissant.
Croissant, yeah.
Yes. This one is amazing one, homemade blueberry muffin. It's truly amazing with Nutella and of course with some fruits. Enjoying this, and I'm getting the rest for you. On the seafood plate, I would say everything is self-explanatory, but I always love to mention that ahi tuna is quite spicy, so I'm always recommend to leave that for the end of the plate, because if you start with that, you're gonna have that, you know, like taste in your mouth when it's something spicy. Is that okay? Would you like me to pick something different for you?
No, I'm okay. I'll just let her eat it.
And this one is our meat and cheese antipasti. So you're having two different type of cheese. Do you like one? Spicy Italian sausage. May I offer extra Parmesan cheese maybe on top of it?
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Having on your plate. I'm gonna freshly grate for you. Here on top of your pizza, giving the extra taste.
Thank you.
Thank
Bon
you.
appetito. And your crusted Parmesan chicken also. May I offer, it's quite hard to do here. May I offer a little bit of extra Parmesan cheese?
Yes, please.
What about very panna cotta? Presentation of your dish should represent the coral reef.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
This
This is
tiramisu.
tiramisu. It's a traditional tiramisu.
A lighting, yeah? Amuse-bouche. Amuse-bouche can be prepared in so many different ways, but always is having the same purpose, to amuse your palate for everything that is coming after. Amuse-bouche that we're serving here tonight is basically porcini mushrooms as a sauce, homemade baked potato gnocchi, and a little bit of Parmesan Reggiano on top. It's one bite, but it's good.
Thank you.
Thank you. Right there.
Oh, okay.
It's so good.
Yeah.
It's perfect. It's my favorite one, definitely. Don't forget, take a little bit burrata with every slice, because that is what is making
Okay.
the dish. Bon appetit. Certain things taking less time to be ready. Our signature dessert taking from 22 up to 30 minutes to be ready. Yes. I'm going behind you. It's our souffle. So if you're interested to have that for dessert, I love to take that order before I serve the main course, because in that case it will not be any long wait.
Okay. You will get.
In two different sauces for you. This one is Barolo reduction and this one is Gorgonzola. Which one would you like?
Let's get the black one.
Barolo. Would you like on top of the meat or on the side?
Whatever you want. Top.
On top? Do you like a lot or not that much?
No, not that much.
And I'm gonna give you a little bit of gorgonzola to try.
Okay, on the side. Please.
Yes, on the side. Actually, it's going quite good with the bread, so you can also dip a little bit.
Okay. Thank you.
Now a little bit of fresh pepper for you. Just a little bit, like this. Buon appetito.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Is also here. The spoon is eatable.
Oh,
spoon.
so I use this spoon or?
Unfortunately, it's not strong
You can hold it.
homemade lemon sorbet. Then we are adding the thing that you like, martinelli, or non-alcoholic apple cider,
Oh wow.
and a little bit of cherry juice because that is thick.
Oh. Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Cheers.